Here at Players Championship 5, and two players who have served up some classic encounters over the last few years. The world number one, Michael van Gerwen, and two-time world champion, reigning world champion, and another two-time world champion, Adrian Lewis. Just got to think of some of the matches that these two have played over the years. Let's hope that this one lives up to previous encounters. And to be fair to Adrian Lewis, he's got a decent record in comparison to most players against Michael van Gerwen.
For the ball.
The pair have met 47 times. Adrian Lewis has won 13
25.
of those. But when you look at when they were, all of them, or the vast majority, have been during the sort of current incarnation of Michael van Gerwen since 2012. And I think back to the highest profile match back then was the World Championship quarter-final, where Lewis missed 2 darts.
That's outside.
To beat Michael van Gerwen. Remember those 2 darts at double top to beat MVG?
That's a bullseye. Michael to throw first.
Who went on to, it was a 2013 World Championship. He went on to lose to Taylor in the final, but Lewis was on a hat-trick of world titles then. The following year,
84.
Michael van Gerwen beat Adrian Lewis 6-0 in the semi-final before winning his first world title.
140.
But they've also had some real grudge matches as well, haven't they? The most recent time that Adrian Lewis beat Michael van Gerwen was that World Cup of Darts match last June. And there was all sorts of antics going on stage. Michael van Gerwen visibly upset with Adrian Lewis.
81.
But their most recent meeting was a draw in the Premier League at the end of February.
177.
Van Gerwen with a 177 sets up a ton. So we know it will be a fast encounter.
140.
Previous encounters have been furious as well. Double top.
Game shot and the first leg. Michael van Gerwen. Second leg, it's Adrian to throw first.
Well, that'll do for starters for Michael van Gerwen.
140.
100 checkouts.
It's 57. $97.
Good to see Adrian Lewis in a semi-final again. Also reached the semi of UK Open Qualifier 6 and the final, you may remember, of UK Open Qualifier 1. Those that joined us on the streaming. This pair also met here in the Masters here at Milton Keynes Arena MK
99.
back in January. Michael van Gerwen ran out an 11-5 winner then, but Lewis,
75.
well, the last start was loose, but Michael van Gerwen can't finish on this visit. Well,
That's 105.
took out a ton in the first leg. Will he get a chance? There's your answer.
Second leg, Adrian Lewis. Third leg, it's Michael to throw first.
That looks perfect to follow. Michael van Gerwen
180.
kicks off this third leg with a 180.
30.
Well, just wide of the mark
80.
with the 4th dart in the leg. Michael van Gerwen, you always do get excited when Michael van Gerwen kicks off with a max. That's because
60.
he's hit 14 9-dart legs in his career so far.
$140.
Adrian Lewis himself has had 10 perfect legs.
140.
MVG looking now at 101, but Lewis nowhere, so he's not got much pressure. 51 left, that's double top. Just
61.
above the intended target. And a flight on the floor, and Adrian Lewis patiently waiting to throw his arrows.
59. Game shot.
Van Gerwen lands tops this time
Fourth leg is Adrian
to move ahead again.
$140.
Michael Van Gerwen reached this semi-final thanks to wins against Sven Groen, Vincent van der Voort, which we saw on Streamboard 1, then Simon Stevenson, before demolishing both Cristo Reyes and Ian White with 6-1 successes, so he seems to have improved as the day has gone on. Hasn't been as easy for Adrian Lewis in getting to this stage.
180.
Lewis was handed a tough first round draw. As an unseeded player, jackpot.
180.
Both players hit 180s in this leg. He was drawn against Benito van der Pas and won 6-5 before seeing off Andy Hamilton 6-2 and then Justin Pipe also 6-5.
140.
Then had a 6-3 win against Peter Jakes before another 11-leg victory. That one against Richard North. Now he wants the bullseye.
96.
136 for a killer blow from Michael Van Gerwen, a man who loves to land those blows, but he didn't love that, did he?
112.
Double 8 for Adrian.
Game shot and the fourth leg. Adrian Lewis. Fifth
Still
leg is Michael to throw
finally in the balance, this one.
$100. $140.
Just the 140 from Adrian Lewis. Just. That World Cup incident was the last tournament that Adrian Lewis has won. Before that, you have to go back in an individual tournament
59.
to UK Open Qualifier 1, 2016. So last over a year ago now since Adrian Lewis
140.
won a solo title. So really finds himself in a position to put that right today. Alan Norris and Dave Chisnell in our other semi-final with Dan Dawson over on Streamboard 2. Now MVG.
97.
Well, it's a big shot in front of Adrian Lewis, but it would be for a break of throw.
58.
Another one of those. Or that for double top.
24.
Now a better chance to break for Adrian, and that's a perfect first start. Double top for jackpots.
66.
And he may come to rue that come the end of this match.
Game shot and the fifth leg. Michael Van Gerwen. Sixth leg is Adrian to throw first.
Michael Van Gerwen is not a man who hands out many chances.
140.
Adrian Lewis has just missed one. And Mighty
180.
Mike kicks off with a 180. Lewis went 140 first throw. 180 this. But will he even get a go? Adrian Lewis with darts from the gods from Michael Van Gerwen. Back-to-back 180s.
97.
Leaves 141 and the prospect of a perfect leg. And it's on. Treble 19 for double 12. Oh, he's just missed it. Michael Van Gerwen threatened to produce perfection. If Adrian Lewis lands a target MVG miss, then Van Gerwen doesn't get another shot and Adrian takes a leg. Fantastic leg of darts. But MVG's at it again. His last. 3 scoring throws have been 180s.
121.
Found the 2 requisite trebles in the 1-4-1 combination as well, but that incredible run of sharp shooting comes to an end. Van Gerwen missing the double 12 for the 9 dart leg, but Adrian Lewis cleaning up 84 to go out in 12. Real high quality tussle, as of course we expected it to be.
$123.
So 167 players 157. Haven't had a massive checkout in this match yet.
59.
And Gerwen had 100 in the very first leg of the match. Now he wants 108 to prevent Adrian Lewis having the opportunity to break. It's getting more difficult. Finds a treble.
92.
Didn't move back then to go for the double 16, having adjusted. Maybe a mistake, because Lewis has 2 darts at double 18 to lead, and he looks like he should clip that off the barrel. That's what he does.
Adrian Lewis.
And in the midst of an absolute blitz from Michael Van Gerwen, Adrian Lewis has found himself 4-3 ahead. He's weathered the storm, and now here he comes himself.
123.
Oh, unlucky.
$96.
Really can't take your eyes off this one. Well thrown darts there from Adrian Lewis, but only availed him 60 points.
60.
Van Gerwen can only match that though, so Lewis now just needs a few good visits, and this is not one of them.
59.
Could get himself 5-3 ahead, having broken. Now, MVG can't leave a finish, whatever he does here.
80.
Did the best he possibly could, just for good measure.
137.
The 8th maximum of this. They might be playing Dave Chisel in the final. Either him or Alan
58.
Norris. 1-2-2 for Adrian. The shots that he beat Michael with at the match play a few years ago.
Game shot.
Oh, and he takes it out on the bullseye this time.
Right leg. It's Michael to throw.
1-2-2 check out from Adrian Lewis. Puts him within a leg and puts Michael Van Gerwen at the point of no return.
$58. $93.
Well, Lewis will feel that the next leg is the one
59.
where he'll want to get the job done. Michael Van Gerwen, you would expect from this position to reduce the deficit to a single leg.
123.
But that looks a fantastic dart to follow. Can he fill it up for the 9th max?
180.
And he's now biting at Michael's ankles.
105.
Well, never mind the next leg. Adrian Lewis wants to get the job done now. Pressure
140.
on Michael Van Gerwen, the man most capable of dealing with such pressure.
Game shot.
Case in
100.
point.
Michael Van Gerwen. 10th leg is Adrian Lewis to throw first.
Well, has Adrian Lewis faltered? That's a pivotal moment here. Michael Van Gerwen will look to jump all over that slip from Ade. But it's not happening. No treble for the world number 1. And Adrian is not going to let him in again, is he?
180.
10 maxes in this match. What a match it has been as well. Could Michael Van Gerwen make it 11?
180.
Of course he can.
$100.
And look at that, 11 180s in 9 legs.
180.
Make it a dozen. Well, whatever this game ends up, There's going to be more 180s than legs played in this match. Now, Van Gerwen to force a decider. It deserves a decider.
11th leg, it's Michael to throw first.
What a game of darts, but it all comes down to one leg. Van Gerwen missed double 12 for a 9-darter earlier on in the leg where he threw 2 of 12 180s. Adrian Lewis won that leg. A 1-2-2 checkout on the bullseye from this man.
180.
What more could you ask for in a game of darts? Perhaps, maybe I should just keep the thought to myself. But a 9-darter to win it? It's not going to happen. But Adrian Lewis is threatening to break Michael Van Gerwen in this 11th and deciding leg. 140 needed, really. And Michael Van Gerwen obliges. He knew exactly what he needed. Well, MVG is going to have to do it in 12 darts.
134.
It's double 14. And he's missed it. It would have been a fantastic way to win it, a fitting way to win it. But is Adrian Lewis about to deny Michael Van Gerwen a place in the final and become the first man to beat him in Milton Keynes? Yes, he is. What a fantastic game of darts you have just witnessed. Adrian Lewis the winner. He's through to the final. MVG missed the 9-darter on double 12. But Lewis held firm, weathered the storm, and he moves into today's final where he'll take on Chisnell or Alan Norris.